Hello, my name is Jash, and welcome to Access Some Places. A bit of special effects there this week because we got the win, and yeah, don't ask me how I made that effects. We're still trying to get sponsored. Welcome to this week. We are going to go through, as we usually do, my draft team, my tips for the week, bit of classic, and I've got a little extra bonus at the end, which we might turn into extra content. Um, but yes, so coming into last week or this week, we lost all three again. Classic, we'll get to that later. But yeah, as you can see there, we beat Return of the Bone. We'll get into that a bit more. So let's go into draft to start off with. It is a Thursday, no game tonight, which means we have a little bit more time, extra day on the lockout. Now, speaking of lockouts, as you can see in my defense, we have big dog Zach Tui. We picked him off the waivers. We were third in the waiver queue, and neither of the two boys ahead of me had a media pass the same way I did. So I got Tui for free. Plucked him straight off the waivers, defender mid. Really happy about that. He's not going to play in the mid unless one of the other Purpose heads drop out. Cerberuses don't have four heads, they've got three. So Tui's going to be playing out back for us. And yeah, that's awesome to have a bit of a victory up for having a media pass. Speaking of media passes, as you can see, we have put our back on, our goggles back on. Shout outs to McLean from Sydney from sponsoring the purchase of this. He kicked the first goal on that game. Gamble responsibly. Now, we need to go to last week, so let's head over to the leagues. Be nice to my cursor placement. I've recently turned the acceleration off my mouse because I'm trying to play some more first-person shooters. So my sensitivity is all fucked. But let's have a look at last week. Where do we go? View fixture? No. I do this. How many weeks have I done this? And I can't work out where the fucking go. It's game day. Game day. All right, round 5. So looking back on round 5, Peanut Butter Kelly Time continues to dominate the league, dropping to 1753. I believe that is the highest score in the round, apart from the Portkey somehow dropped to 1552. But that is a lower number than 1753. So 1741 was the next highest with Ben. So those two juggernauts is going to be quite a matchup coming up. Lowest score of the round looks like to be Connor. No, actually it's Tom, 1322. So two boys in the 1300s. We sat 1487. Not too happy about that. We did kind of fuck our roster a bit, but we'll have a look at that at the moment right now. And have a look here. We had a couple of boys do really well for us this week. Pretty much took us over the line. Not Davies, and not fucking Jamie Elliott because he was out. I got quite a blasting for that. But, more turned up. Parker dropped 123, Steele 131, so he's playing how we want him to play now. Tex got 116, Mackay got 115, Hep dropped to 143, massive game by him. We stuck by our captain, and he's pulled through double over protection. So everyone yelling for Hepple to be a drop. There you go, 143. Draper with a 67 back in the ruck this week. Mundy only got 57, just the fact they fucked the Dons. I don't know what's going on there. And Selwood had 149. So two 140 scores for us this week. And we had lost Membry's 85 on the bench. So we would have had that. We would have won by a bit more. But we did still win by 85 points. Looking over at Trav's roster, Bailey got 104. That's fine. He got 3 guys ton up, one being Walsh with the 128. And everyone else kind of didn't decide to show up to practice the week before the game, it turns out. A 39 from Horn Francis. Bit poor. 53 from Lever. Bit poor. Kwiatkowski, 59. Bit poor. There's got to be some work in the war room, I think. And his bench isn't really doing anything. He's got 3 DMPs. I had 2. One's in COVID protocols and the other one's just dead for 6 weeks. But we can't quite find a home for Elliot just yet. Maybe we'll find it today. Yeah, that's all we can say. Pretty low battle round. 1487 against a 1402. So we fucked it on the Elliot because of our super coach and because I'm an idiot. I'm hoping McGovern's back soon, but we don't know. I think he's still out. And look, the Davey, it was an issue. We don't have Davies anymore. We swapped him for Tui, which is a great upgrade. I thought Davies would be that rising star we all thought he would be, but unfortunately, not the case. So going to our team for this week, we are against. Go back a sec. We are against Dan Sarong Nade Me. We have an exactly equal prediction, 1,500 apiece. So it'll be a good old to and fro. Any other matchups to look forward to this week? I don't really think so. It's going to be a bit of a slaughterhouse across the board. This is the match to watch, the exact head-to-head. And yeah, so let's go over to my team for a bit and have a look at what we're going to do here. So McGovern seems to be still out. I don't know why he's still out, but I'm expecting him to come back eventually. Elliot needs a new home, and we picked up Brewist as well. That waiver claim I didn't think I'd get either. I thought someone else would jump on him a bit earlier because he's a pretty good averaging forward. 79.8 average, 84 last week. He's playing against Sydney this week, so maybe he won't get as much ball time. But having a look at the boys, Heppel and Hind have a big day ahead of them. So does Moore with Anzac Day. I will be at that game. I was at the Freo game, and that was just pain. We're not going to talk about that game. It's just I was there. That's all I'm going to say about that. Nelson is now defender mid, which is cool. We did have a change in roles. I don't know what really we got. We got Parker as forward too. That's kind of cheeky. And everyone else seems to be pretty much the same. So from a movement perspective, Red Dog, I reckon we put him instead of Nelson. Wait, who's West Coast playing? Port. Well, there's not going to be a lot of that, so we're going to put Redmond in defence. Elliott's still out. Brewers, we want to put him in somewhere. Sidebottom got a 45 this week. I reckon he's going to have a big game against the Dons. And Peter Wright needs to recover too. So Tex is against the Dogs, so he will be shut down a little bit, but not enough not to put him out. He's at 111 average. Absolute weapon of a game. And Mackay is doing really well too. So Membry is back in the squad. Brewers will be our backup in case someone goes out, and he'll drop a pretty good score unless Nelson decides, to be here. But apart from that, we'll keep Draper in the rock. He's against Grundy this week. That's going to be a bit stiff for him, but he's still pulling a 71 average, so we're going to keep him going there. And the Perebrus are going to be right in the guts there. So in future, we can put Parker in forward if we want. If we want to bring Sidebottom in the mid for no reason, like swapping these two guys is pointless. But it's more so if we put Sidebottom in the mid, Parker come forward, and we can, put Wright in the ruck, and then again, zero movements, but it's we got stuff to do. So actually putting Redmond in drops our projection down by 3, but that's okay. I'm holding on to Redmond. It was only, the 3 points. We can deal with that. I reckon we're going to roll the dice on Red Dog. He's a gun. So health and safety protocols, expect recovery time is to be confirmed. We might make a late change. We have a day left, and Elliott's not back until round 17. So we have to find Elliott a new home. So if we were going to find Elliott a new home, he is a forward. We have Brewist as a forward. Let's have a look at who is, who's free agents. Charlie Cameron, we don't want him. Sam Collins is well above his 2020, and he's another defender. We have plenty of defenders. We actually have plenty of everything. So we have a spare forward, as 2 spare defenders because McGovern will be back. So another spare mid wouldn't be too bad. Let's have a quick look in here. Mids. Sparrow. Mason Wood. Graham. Shedwoods. Not a lot going on here. So, Rayner's there. What's Rayner been going at? He's been okay. But look, the fact that we only have 1 injury, we're just going to hold on to Elliott until if something comes up. We might be able to trade him late to see what's going on with the league, but that's all right. Anyway, moving on to our tips for the week. Coming down here, as I said, I'm in the way. We all know. Actually, I'm not in the way, so that's all right. Having a look at the tips of the week. Last week, we actually tipped pretty well. We got everything except for the Dons and the Cats correct. Rip a game with the Hawthorn, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did do some notes previously. So seven tips last week. So you want to have good rounds, follow me for tipping advice. Now, for this week, let's have a look here. GWS Saints. I reckon the Saints are going to get up there against GWS. GWS are in shambles. The Dogs are going to pump Adelaide. West Coast Port. I think Port will take it. Port have had some heart recently. They got pretty close to the Blues, but the Blues also don't know how to play second half footy. So Port get up there, I reckon. Freo Carlton. Freo are dangerous. Freo get up there. Geelong are going to thump North. Brisbane are going to thump Gold Coast. Melbourne are going to thump Richmond. Hawthorn Sydney will be a good game. I reckon Hawthorn's got some good kids. It isn't Tasmania, home turf for Hawthorn, in the morning of Anzac Day. So I might have a little curly one here, and I'm going to vote Hawthorn. I'm going to tip Hawthorn there. And the Dons Collingwood. Look, I'm going to count the Dons in for this one. I'm always going to back my boys, so I reckon the Dons are going to get up for there. So we'll see how we go next week. And as you can see, my waivers, I'm down to 10th. So we picked up some 2 good guys. Classic. I already pressed the optimize button because I don't know what I'm doing. What's the trade assist saying? Drop Matt Rowell for Hobbs. That's a lot of money. Hobbs is really good, but yeah, I don't know. We need to trade Sin out because he's not doing anything. But now we have a projection of 2,000, which is great. So I think we fixed some stuff here. We made Gawn our vice captain because Grundy was our vice captain for some reason, and he's shithouse. Guelphy's in there, so he's doing all right. He's actually gone up a bit of cash by 1,000, so we'll take that. But yeah, we're going to set this. I think we're going to have a proper sit down off camera where I can think and kind of really work out what to do. I might steal Cooper Gersh's fucking team. I've got some other friends that have some good teams, which I might steal as well. So, yeah. Again, classic content. Sorry for all you classic heads out there, but I don't know what I'm doing. So we're just going to, Stringer's on the bench. Once he comes in, he's got a lot of cash that we're going to hold on to. We could just trade him out and trade him back in again because no one else is going to take him, but I'm not going to do that. And Draper, I'm doing a point. I did actually have a comment being like, oh, we thought you weren't playing. You had DeGoey on the bench, not even emergency. And he turned up 125, but don't worry about that. We're giving the league a bit of a head start before we come in racing in the second half. Now, I think that's all we have to cover today. Pretty quick episode. I had, people I don't like when it goes over 15 minutes. But I just wanted to hammer things out today. As I said, we're in a good place with draft. I think we're going to have a good round. And I don't really know how to fix that to get any better. But now the special thing I have for you boys today. I have these AFL teams from 2017. You can kind of see them there. The green screen kind of fucks it. But I also have a 2015 card pack as well. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of Max Mofo, but he does the Pokemon card openings. If this video gets, let's be modest, if this video gets 4 likes, I will do a pack opening video. I'm pretty sure I have some more packs somewhere. Let me have a quick check. Nah. That's all I've got. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2017s and a special 2015. So we'll keep 2015 there. I reckon just for the fun of it, we've got a couple minutes. Let's open one of these packs, which means we'll have 4 left for a bonus video. It's not really enough to make a video, but maybe I'll go out and buy some of the 2022 versions. Pretty cool, these ones. Bit of relic content. They don't sell for much anymore. Maybe if I hold them for another 10 years or so, I guess. But we're going to open one today just to get a taste. And then, yeah, if we get 5 likes on this video, then we will do a bonus content where I just open some footy packs because everyone likes that. Now, we're going to see what we're getting here. Bit down memory lane because a lot of these players aren't playing for the teams they are. You get a lot of cards in this pack. Look at this. Straight off the bat, I don't know how to do the special one, but that's okay. So straight off the bat, we got Jesse Hogan here, the strapping man there. Then we have Dear Membry. So we're gonna keep him aside because he's on our squad. Membry. So here we did have Hogan, but he's gone now. But that's a D's Hogan, so that's pretty special. Anyone wants that? Let me know. We have a Cade Colin Dajny, Gold Coast here. We have a gold Daniel Talia. That's pretty sick. The green screen really fucks this content, but that's okay. In the future, it won't have that. So gold Talia, and he's got a background here. You can see him standing here with his portrait. So pretty rare card. We have a Parker. Look at this. We have a moving Parker. You can't see him move. He's taking a pack mark there. You kind of get to see him all at the same time. He kind of looks like a Hindu god. He's my Hindu god because he's in our midfield. So we have two players from our team. See if we can collect all of our squad. That's a fun mini game. Jasper Pitted. Don't care about him. Hanbury from the Swans. That's all right. We got an Eddie Betts card. Pros Eddie Betts card. That's yeah, we don't mind that. That's a bit of a legacy content as well. We'll keep that with Italia. And James Frawley is our last card. So I think it's like fourth card in is the cool one. We get 9 cards per pack. So Frawley here. So look, pretty wrapped that we got 2 boys from our squad playing footy together. Hey. Yeah. So look, let me know if you want to do some more card content. I find it's fun. I'll go out and buy some 2020 cards to fill out the content a bit, and we might even open that the 2015 juicy one. But yeah, look, that's it. 16 minutes, bit closer than usual. But yeah, any questions you have about Supercoach, please let me know in the comments. We can get some more content and help you guys out to get the same scores that I do. And with that, we are going to say goodbye. Thanks for the episode. Have a good one.